So everybody's Ryan. I'm going to be calling this Tactile Hallucinations vlog. I've experienced feeling tactile hallucinations in my arm and in my toes. Aside from having paranoid schizophrenia, I have Tourette Syndrome and bipolar disorder, and I had OCD as a kid. There would be times where I would be hanging out with my friends, and I would experience tactile hallucinations, and I would feel them in my toes and things like that. That's Tourette Syndrome ticks right there. So I feel them in my toes. And in my arm. Tactile hallucinations are the worst. Tactile hallucination is the false perception of tactile sensory input that creates a hallucinatory sensation of physical contact with an imaginary object. Some people say that they feel like bugs when they have tactile hallucinations. Hallucinations of pain and touch are very rare in schizophrenic disorders, but 20% of patients with schizophrenia experience some sort of tactile hallucinations, along with visual and auditory hallucinations. My tactile hallucinations are where I feel sensations in my arms or in my feet. And things like that. Oh no. In my toes and things like that, and in my arms are the only places where I feel tactile hallucinations. There would be times where I would feel like electrical shocks too. Where I would get like, I would feel shocked in my head, which I believe wasn't my Tourette syndrome. With Tourette syndrome, I only have tics in my eyes and my neck now, but I used to have tics where I would cuss and things like that. But there would be times where I would feel electrical sensations in my head and things like that. I remember there was one time where I was having tactile hallucinations around my dad, George, and I was telling him that I was experiencing tactile hallucinations. And see, the treatment team that my dad, George, hired for me was very mean and unprofessional. There was only one nice treatment. There was only one nice woman on the treatment team. There was a woman named Amy that treated me for my schizophrenia. Um, when I would feel electrical sensations, those bothered me, but it's not like my tactile hallucinations caused me any pain. The only discomfort that I really have is from my Tourette Syndrome. So I'm going to be calling this, Paranoid Schizophrenia Tactile Hallucinations Vlog.